Okay, we're going live on all platforms. Let's see how we are. Get our theme tune running while we're at it. The usual. There we go. The usual. There we go. Excellent. Okay, looks like we're live on PumpFun. We're live on Telegram. Are we live on X? Let's check. Yep, we're live on X as well. And let's just confirm that we're live on YouTube and then we'll begin. Perfect. Okay, we're live on all channels. Wonderful, as usual. Great. Welcome, everyone. This is Friday, day 41. Another. I was just chatting in our Telegram group today how mad it is, how wild it is to be building in public for 41 days, live streaming for something like 38 out of those 41, and then also doing spaces. Like done 2 spaces, got another space lined up on Wednesday. Yeah, and just wondering, I suppose, do any other teams have this level of commitment? And I guess this does reflect on PumpFun, maybe something for them to learn for the future on future hackathons that they run. It is actually hard to find information, like coherent, consistent information about all of the entrants in the hackathon. And surely it would have been like a really good thing, really good advertisement for them if they had like a list on the hackathon page where you could see every project that had entered, that you could check them all out. Definitely, surely would have been much better for that community building aspect, for that aspect of visibility for all of the entrants. So yeah, it's a bit of a pity because I'd love to be able to check out more projects. I follow some on X, and I can see that some of them are live streaming, but even the ones that I was following for say like the last 3 or 4 weeks, I can see that they've stopped. They're really dropping off. So I'd say we're in a pretty small number of projects here that are live streaming basically every day still. Very small number. So yeah, welcome to day 41. It's been an extremely busy week for me in real life, and then of course had the midweek live stream, space with TASHub and Mystic Crypto, and then last night Ireland versus Czechia, breaking my heart. So that was a bit unfortunate for me. That was a lot of spent emotion there that I won't be getting back. That was a lot of energy spent on watching that game. I still had a little bit of deving kind of running in the background, some testing running, but I was mostly just entirely focused on that and a nervous wreck. And unfortunately, Ireland lost. So well done to Czechia. Where we're at, really, I suppose, with the project at the moment is having great success. Things are looking really good. I'm always happy when I can give like a bullish update, when I can give an update that's positive. And as community members in our Telegram group, so just to show to you here, if you want to join our Telegram group, this is it. You just go to Upscalp portal, that's t.me/Upscalp portal. And in the Telegram group, you'll find that we have a community bot that at any time people can use a command to see the win rate of the bot, the top wins in the past 7 days, and the top wins in the last 24 hours. And of course, people are using it because they want to see what the performance of it is like. And you will see that the bot is performing extremely well at the moment, incredibly well, especially when market sentiment is good, when conditions are good for futures trading, which the bot will help you recognize. The win rate is up around 80% at the minute, which is just phenomenal. And again, that's just a process, a very diligent engineering process of research, design, building, testing, iteration in that cycle constantly for the last 7 months. That's what you end up with, really, when you base your development on sound engineering and scientific principles, when you stick to them, when you're doing robust testing, robust research, robust development, when you're implementing best practices. Generally, you have a good chance of developing a very good product, and it seems like that's what we've ended up with here. And probably very undervalued, I'd say. Now I can be bullish about it now when I see what the win rate is like recently. And just to go to our Jira board, which is public, really it's coming down to this here. I'm just going to bump that up to the top. This one here, the adaptive scoring system that I've been working on. I'm actually going to move that into done because really it's delivered. It's delivered probably above and beyond what I was expecting it to deliver. I'm so delighted with that piece of work. Basically, what that was doing was refining the ability of the bot to recognize shifts in the market so that it can identify candidate signals better, and then it can score them and assess the risk of them better as well. Because there is a lot of market context involved in scoring signals. So when the bot is looking at a pair, looking at a coin on a futures platform, which in my case is Binance Futures, it's assessing against 38 different strategies we're running in the background. It's assessing that pair and the market conditions. It's historical movements over, say, like the past 24 hours, the last hour, the last 15 minutes, the last 5 minutes, the last 1 minute, and so on. And determining if it is a candidate for a short or a long or whatever. That's to boil it down to basics. And the new adaptive scoring system that I built does that better and more accurately and faster than it would have done before. And I think we're really seeing the benefit of it. The edge of the bot has improved vastly. I think we've gained like about 10% on the win rate, say in like the last 7 or 8 days. Really, really phenomenal stuff. And I'm talking about the 30-day win rate there. So the effect is pretty dramatic. 30-day win rate, I think, was up like 78% or something like that today. Anyway, if you want to check this, anyone can check it at any time in our Telegram community, because we have a community bot. You just type /WR and you can see the win rate of the product for yourself. Yeah, I've tried to build this as transparently as possible, always trying to make transparency be the key, and openness. So that's a really good news. The API testing is still going on, still aiming to hopefully onboard beta testers next week. They will come from our premium holders group. To be part of that group, you need to hold 5 million tokens or 0.5% of supply. Of course, can highly recommend it. You get, as part of that, you also get access to the Upscalp premium bot, which will give you the full flow of signals that the bot is producing. It will give you all of the market notifications and the guidance to help you trade better and smarter. The mantra of the product is make gains and avoid dumb risk. So the premium product is the best tool for doing that. And then you also will hopefully get access to Upscalp API, the automated execution bot for API trading with futures platforms as well. So that's the package when you purchase your 5 million tokens. So yeah, that's looking good too. Apart from that, I have lined up another space for next Wednesday. As I've been saying for the past 2 weeks or so, now that the scanner in particular is stable and is looking amazing with the adaptive scoring system, and now that the API bot is entering beta testing soon, that means I can pause on the development side a little bit, and I can focus more on the marketing side, push more of that, spend more time going to spaces and doing AMAs and things like that, and talking to connections, I guess, that I've built up over the past 6 years working in DeFi, and start to push the product more to them as well and get them more involved and really use the connections that I have more now that I've got the stable product. But basically I had to wait for that. That's really, really nice. So it should be in a pretty good state. And the other advantage of that is the tasks that I added here yesterday, which was using the Andrej Karpathy auto research tool, an adapted version for Upscalp, using that to find new edges for the product. I found a load, so that actually has gone extremely well. Extremely comprehensive research for both the scanner side, the strategy side of Upscalp, and also for the API bot as well. And the current position that the product is in, like performing so well at the moment, it gives me the luxury that I don't have to be rushing to implement new ideas. So like the edge is extremely good right now for the scanner for Upscalp Premium. So when I'm looking at the continuous research I'm doing, it's now at a place where I can test new ideas really carefully before they go into the product. Because right now I don't want to do anything that would jeopardize the product. Of course, That's why we have a production environment. We have what's known as a staging environment where you test. So it's not the live product, it's another version of the product where I can test new things without affecting what you see as a user on your side. So I currently have a couple of tests in that staging environment, in that's testing version of the bot right now. And I don't have to push them, which is a really nice place to be. I can just wait until I see if they perform or not. And then the things that actually do perform, I put them into the production bot, which is the one that you as a user will see. So it's a really good position to be in. Delighted, really. Things are just coming together very, very nicely. And it puts me in a position where I can also kind of relax a bit. I can probably ease off a bit on the crazy 40-hour a week on top of my real life work that I've been doing. I can probably ease off on that a little bit. Enjoy life a little bit more. The sun is out here where I am at the moment, and yeah, I probably do need to be careful to avoid burnout too, because this is a long-term project. I need to be able to maintain it for a long time. I need to be able to work for many, many, many months into the future, and at a high level, at high quality work. So me not burning out is a really good idea to make sure that I do that. So yeah, I'll definitely taking a little bit more time for myself, I would say. I think I can still do the live stream every day. I think that'll be fine, because this isn't the biggest amount of commitment of the project. This is just usually 15 minutes to 30 minutes, somewhere around then. That's usually the length of them. It's like 15-20 minutes is the average, and it's generally just chatting through what I've been working on, answering any questions that you have. So that is kind of low maintenance. I don't mind that too much. But this crazy thing where I've been working from 9 a.m. until 11 p.m. most days, and weekends as well, yeah, I'm gonna ease off on that ever so slightly, just so I stay healthy, and I'm able to run the project for a long time into the future. So yeah, we're in a really, really good place. I need to follow up next week with the Super Team Ireland, which is Super Team groups are backed by the Solana Foundation, and they describe themselves as a grassroots incubator. So I had a call with them this week. That was the other like really big positive news this week, and I need to start chatting to them more. I need to make they wanted like a one-page document about Upscalp. I need to make that for them, and then we can start looking at things like applying for grants from the Solana Foundation, mentorships. I actually connected to a CMO mentor, because I recognize that is the area where I have the least amount of experience in my professional life. Like I'm not in marketing. I've worked very little in marketing, to be honest, in the work that I do. I'm more generally on the product development side. So yeah, I usually build the things or write about the things or develop the user experience for them. I don't market them, I don't sell them. That's someone else's job usually in my real life career. So to have the access to a mentor who can help me with that marketing side, guide me on some marketing concepts, on ideas, on methodologies, on the ethos that I have for the marketing side is amazing. It's really, really great. So it was probably the biggest thing that I got out of the meeting this week, the ability to be able to connect some really, really great mentors. So yeah, I think it's all looking up for Upscalp, really. I can't really say anything more than that. It's been a really positive week to give me a lot of energy, a lot of enthusiasm to push this on. And of course, the other thing was that the chart went from 19k up to 62 or 63, I think, this week. So that is always good to see a little push on the chart too, to raise the floor. We passed out 2 hackathon projects that I've been watching very, very carefully. Their market caps have fluctuated a lot, and we actually went above them this week, which is really, really nice. Because one in particular, I thought was early on, I thought they could have been a contender to win. I don't know if they are or are not anymore, but initially they really looked like strong contenders to me, and we're above them. Wonderful, really, really great. Absolutely delighted with that. And of course, having a slightly higher market cap will help get more eyes in the project too. That it's definitely more attractive a market cap of like 60k than 19k. 19k looks like it's kind of nothing much happening, but that day where we went up 100% in a day, that was brilliant. That was really good for getting eyes and a bit of confidence in the project. So that's pretty much it for today. I don't really have anything else. So usually at this stage, what I do is I just go through the various platforms and see if there are any questions. So hang on, I need to refresh that because it doesn't show up properly. So okay, no questions there on X. Let's see on YouTube. No, we're fine. I'm gonna just check on PumpFun. Let's just have a look. Where is it? Yeah, there's no questions there. So I'll just have a look on Telegram and then that's it. Okay, no questions. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up there because I'm gonna go out and use this good weather. In Ireland, we don't actually get an awful lot of good weather all the time, and we've actually had a really bad week. So the sun is out now. It's very cold, but it's beautiful and sunny. So I'm gonna go get some vitamin D, walk my dogs, get some fresh air, and then back to another night of grind, another night of development work, pushing the product on to newer heights. Which is great. I'm really happy that after 41 days, I'm still really driven to be working on this product every minute of every day. It's really exciting to have that kind of buzz from the product that you're working on, and that after 41 days of live streaming every single day, it's not diminished. That I still feel really good about this, and I want to work on it really hard. That's nice. There's very few things in life that can give you that kind of satisfaction, like job-wise, work-wise. It's very rare that you find something that you really enjoy working on as much as I enjoy working on this at the minute. So that's it. I'm going to wrap it up for today. I'm going to say thank you very much everybody for joining. I'll be here again tomorrow, most likely probably around the same time for another live stream, and hopefully we'll have lots of really exciting updates for you. So until tomorrow, have a really great evening. Thank you very much for